All right, there she is, your new Miss Maryland USA, Bailey Ann Kennedy, getting crowned this past Saturday at Bethesda North Marriott Hotel and Conference Center. The win, history making, and that is because Bailey is the first trans woman to hold the title in Maryland. And she is joining us in studio this morning to talk about it all with her first live TV interview. Bailey, thanks so much for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me, Corey.
Absolutely. You're just telling us really a couple minutes ago, this was your first pageant. How did you do it?
Oh my God, but a lot of training help from the former Miss USA, Shandy Finnessy, and she helped me get to where I am today. So thank you, Shandy.
So take us back to that moment. You saw that video and you said, as we watched it, you blacked out. What was that moment like? Oh
my God, it's a whirlwind because I knew it was bigger than me, Corey. I knew that this is going to mean a lot for all the LGBT kids out there who might have felt different and might have feel like they don't belong in a box, like me growing up. So I hope that my win will be a delicious invitation for them to be themselves.
I imagine going into a competition like this, competing with a lot of people who are very different from you, has to be scary. There have to be a lot of fears involved into a process like that. How did you overcome it and ultimately win the title?
Actually, it's not, Corey. It's actually very much about the sisterhood, empowerment. D&D have always been focused on empower women. So therefore, I felt very prepared going into it. I felt confident in my own skin at 31, competing, which is past the old age limit, which is 28. As you know, Miss Universe organization lift the age restriction now. So every woman of all ages can compete.
And what do you hope that this title will do for other LGBTQ plus people?
I just hope that it will open up some doors and open up some hearts for people to see that there are many aspects of LGBT community out there, and I hope that I can be a positive contribution to society and making a difference, like the USO program that I'm working with.
When you saw that video, is there anything that you would think that you would tell like your 10-year-old self? Oh
my God, don't give up. It's gonna happen. Because something told me that I was gonna do something about it and I'm gonna win, but I didn't know how that the Miss Universe organization would allow trans women to compete, but now they're allowing married women to compete and women of all background and all walks of life. So I would tell her to not give up on herself.
And it's beautiful. Oh, go ahead.
And keep shining.
And keep shining, yeah, and shining too with people, as you said, the people who are part of the organization, the women who are also competing, they're all supportive. So that's great to hear. Yeah. What's next going forward?
Miss USA. I'm going to Miss USA in LA, you guys.
And that is in August?
That's in August in the Biltmore in LA.
All right, so we hope that we'll be able to follow that journey as you compete and maybe take home that title too.
Thank you, Corey.
Rooting for you.
Thank you.
All right, Bailey Ann, thank you.